Welcome back to campus.
Thank
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Is it cool if we ask you some questions?
Yeah, go for it.
So, what year did you graduate from VCU?
I am class of '03.
Okay, and what do you do now for work?
I am a White House Correspondent for NBC News.
How have you noticed campus has changed since you were here?
It stretches a lot farther than it was when I was a student here.
What inspired you to study mass communications?
You know, I like meeting people and hearing people's stories and then trying to figure out how to take what people have told me and to put them into a television story that's going to be creative and interesting for other people to watch.
Do you remember what was the most popular song while you were a student at VCU?
Early 2000s, there was a lot of good music.
Did you have a preferred study spot on campus?
It was always like a corner or a stair or some sort of little nook in the commons somewhere. And that was a good spot to just kind of hunker down and do whatever reading you needed to do.
What was your favorite local spot to hang out when you were in Richmond?
There was a Thai restaurant on Harrison that was like the spot to go to for just like a little group of friends to have some really good Thai food.
Do you remember the first news story you ever worked on?
It was actually just covering a house fire. As an outsider, it looked like a small thing. For the family that was going through it, it was a really big deal. And for me as a journalist, that was the moment when I understood the need for compassion in storytelling.
Do you have a go-to coffee order?
White chocolate mocha. I'm not saying that it has to come from any particular coffee place, but if we can make that happen, I'm in a good place.
Were you nervous the first time you reported live?
I stopped mid-sentence on air. Awkward moment, but I learned now that I can talk through anything.
Have you ever had a pinch me moment?
I've had a few instances where it's just been like a wow, I get to do this as a job.
What do you wish you knew before you graduated college?
Adulting is hard.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever received?
To remember that you're not finished.
What item do you think should be on every VCU student's bucket list?
If you can fit it into your schedule somehow, try to take a class that is so far outside of your norm and just see what it does for you. I guarantee you'll learn something you didn't think you didn't know.
What keeps you going or motivated in your job?
Knowing that we're serving a purpose and that the work that we do is necessary and useful.